Good morning. This is Monday, June the 26th, 2017. Reading from My Utmost for His Highest by Oswald and Biddy Chambers. Always now. 2 Corinthians 6:1. We beseech you that ye receive not the grace of God in vain. The grace you had yesterday will not do for today. Grace is the overflowing favor of God. You can always reckon it is there to draw upon, in much patience, in afflictions, in necessities, in distresses. That is where the test for patience comes. Are you failing the grace of God there? Are you saying, oh well, I won't count this time? It is not a question of praying and asking God to help you. It is taking the grace of God now. We make prayer the preparation for work. It is never that in the Bible. Prayer is the work. Prayer is the exercise of drawing on the grace of God. Don't say, I will endure this until I can get away and pray. Pray now. Draw on the grace of God in the moment of need. Prayer is the most practical thing. It is not the reflex action of devotion. Prayer is the last thing in which we learn to draw on God's grace. In stripes, in imprisonments, in tumults, in labors, and all these things manifest a drawing upon the grace of God that will make you a marvel to yourself and to others. Draw now, not presently. The one word in the spiritual vocabulary is now. Let circumstances bring you where they will. Keep drawing on the grace of God in every conceivable condition you may be in. One of the greatest proofs that you are drawing on the grace of God is that you can be humiliated without manifesting the slightest trace of anything but His grace. Having nothing, never reserve anything. Pour out the best you have, and always be poor. Never be diplomatic and careful about the treasure God gives. This is poverty triumphant. He giveth more grace, by Annie Johnson Flint. Music by Hubert Mitchell. He giveth more grace where the burden grows greater. He sendeth more grace when the labors increase. To added affliction He addeth His mercy. To multiplied trials His multiplied peace. His love has no limit, His grace has no measure, His power has no boundary known unto men. For out of His infinite riches in Jesus, He giveth and giveth and giveth again. When we have exhausted our store of endurance, when our strength is failed, ere the day is half done, when we reach the end of our hoarded resources, our Father's full giving is only begun. His love has no limit, His grace has no measure, His power has no boundary known unto men. For out of His infinite riches in Jesus, He giveth and giveth and giveth again. His love has no limit, His grace has no measure, His power has no boundary known unto men. For out of His infinite riches in Jesus, He giveth and giveth and giveth again. Father, teach us again what it is to have the now and the not yet of your grace, to understand what faith and hope is, to understand the simple breathe in peace and breathe out release. Those two go together. Let us remain balanced. Let us seek your face, and let us receive your grace now and in the next moment. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.